Hey guys, I want to thank you for your support and everything. And I wanted to talk to you and tell you guys that this video wasn't going to be the greatest of quality. I did not realize that until I was done recording. So a lot of the gameplay will be lagging, glitchy, mainly because my computer isn't that great. But I will be working towards getting better components, so the quality of the video will be better in the future. And I just want to thank you guys really a lot for your support on the last few videos. And I'm sure this one is probably going to get interest of a lot of people, and I want to thank you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you. This is Minecraft TU11, probably the first update for many. It was mainly an Xbox update, but most people started off Minecraft on Xbox. It looked just like this, except there's only one detail on this clip is that it's different. This is how it actually looked like. This is where people started off their Minecraft journey, and this was probably the peak time of Minecraft. This is the best release by far update. It's the best update release. Over here, you would start off doing the tutorial, and you'd be able to go through here. You'd get a chest, and then you would explore, basically. And on the top right, it would tell you a bunch of different things and tips and tools. You would be able to go over here into the sand area. This update came around in 2014, around that area. Now, throughout the years of 2014 and 2020, they have released significant updates that have made the game way better or more fun, but for some people, it made it worse. Different updates had different impacts on different people. From 2012 to 2020, every single Minecraft update had a really impactful meaning almost 99% of the time. Each update including a new item, a really big bug fix, and most importantly, new blocks. But as time went on in 2021, 2022, 2023, and now 2024 comes around, the updates have gotten smaller and less impactful in the game, making the game almost useless. It's surprising to see that this game has been surviving since 2009, which is a reign for almost 15 years. That's almost 2 decades. Most people weren't even born that play this game now when Minecraft came out. Now, the reason why the game got so much more boring by the time 2021 came around was because of the lack of better updates. They did have routinely updates every year, but they were also bland and not the greatest. There was maybe one or two each year, maybe five each year for the last 3 years. When it seemed like from 2012 to 2019, every year had at least 10 or 11 big updates to the game that caused significant increasement in the popularity of the game or made it downfall a little bit more. Now, in my own opinion, the game most likely had peaked in 2016, 2012, and 2021. The most recent due to a popular SMP known as the Dream SMP, which has had major controversy over the past few years due to their creators. It didn't take long after the Dream SMP ruled over Minecraft and their fan base becoming almost 40% of their entire fan base of Minecraft. But all good things must come to an end. As Minecraft slowly decreased in popularity after a year or two, so did drama increase, and more things came out by the crew in SMP, including very bad allegations that could be true or untrue. Another reason why Minecraft feels so boring and empty is the lack of content now. The content mainly people see are Dream SMP, and only half of the Minecraft fan base would probably enjoy their content, while the other half enjoy the classic creators known as DanTDM, popular MMOs, and etc. But they no longer really do any Minecraft videos. So it's hard for other people to get into it when they only have one big group of creators that do the same thing over and over again. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing that these creators are doing what they like. A lot of the population of Minecraft do like these and they generally like the group. I'm not sure where the group is at now because I haven't watched them in over a year. After all these creators have decided to leave the platform because they either are A, wanting to do something else, B, they're getting too old for the game, or finally C, because the lack of updates and content the game puts out. And there's even a D option where there's literally just nothing to do in the game for them since they've been playing for over a decade. And another reason is age. Age is a big factor that plays a role in how boring the game has gotten. Most people have been playing this game for a decade, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, 11 years, some even 12. And another reason why might just be because most of us have been playing for years and years and years, and it kind of gets repetitive. And after playing a repetitive game for longer than 5, 6, 7 years, it just doesn't feel fun even after big updates. But still, the biggest aspect of the game's downfall is because the lack of updates and new items. They do have updates, it's just no items. Here we have the TU19 update, I think it is. It's the one with the famously known Stampy house. This one was a great update for most people because a lot of kids started up on this one, and this is by far my favorite one out of every single TU update on the Xbox. Here I'm using it on PC because I don't have an Xbox 360 copy with me at the moment, but I do surely wish I did. This one is just a reference one made by people who liked these versions. I don't have the exact map with the exact everything in the exact place with the exact seeds, but this is the closest reference we could get to what we want in these old updates. Now, these older updates came with TU updates. TU updates were probably the greatest things to happen on Xbox. They came with tutorial worlds that would not just be fun because they're tutorial worlds, but because of the cool designs that Mojang has made for us for these little tutorial worlds. Most people would claim the castle in every single update. Everyone would climb up to the Minecraft logo and they would break the wool so they could get woolen torches. Some people even would just went in there, get resources, and leave the entire island. But this map, however, had a really cool, sweet thing added to it. It had Stampy Longnose's Island and is one of the greatest things ever in any tutorial world update I've ever had because of me being a very big Stampy Cat fan. I was always having fun and enjoying my time watching his videos. Therefore, when I saw this and I had this one in my tutorial world, I like flipped out immediately, and I'm sure most people did too because they enjoyed Stampy, they enjoyed seeing the dog, they enjoyed going on the boat and seeing the inside of the house and stuff, and seeing Stampy's lovely love garden or something like that. And it was really awesome that they added this, but now they just don't add this at all, which makes the game more unfun, especially to the new players, because the new players don't get to enjoy this because they're all in the new Minecraft versions. Not much people really play the older versions of Minecraft other than like actual people who was like unlike other people who actually went on the servers and actually started on those updates. Another reason you're bored of the game is because you don't know how to get shaders. And some people can't even get shaders because Bedrock Edition doesn't allow shaders unless you have a PC. And that PC has to have a ray tracing graphics card, or what they call an RTX graphics card. Not many people could have it or afford it. And plus, not all Minecraft Bedrock players are playing Bedrock. They are most likely to be on Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo. Any of those devices, they can't allow it. You can't allow shaders. It won't let you click the shaders, which kind of sucks a lot. Another thing is hanging out with friends. Most people can't really hang out with friends because they have no friends online to play with. And which kind of sucks for a lot of people because after playing by yourself for hours, days, weeks, months, and maybe years if you're playing solo for years, it kind of gets boring because there's no traveling with people. There's just only complete the game by yourself and not help with anybody or just doing anything fun. Most people will just go hang out with friends and travel throughout the Minecraft universe. It like play servers or anything like that, which we'll get into in the next second, and that's what makes the game a lot more boring than it already is. Another thing is mods. Most people don't really know how to install mods, especially on PC Java Edition, and it's really complicated for some people, but there are tutorials out there. I could put a tutorial in the description. I will try and see if I will do that. If I forget, I'm really sorry. I do apologize. And one bad thing about mods is both versions have the worst of both worlds. Okay, Java Edition mods there, you install them. Some of them could be corrupt, some of them are for a certain edition of the game, and some of them just make your game lag like crazy and have the lowest frame rate for all. Java Edition, the whole game is always low graphic quality and always laggy and always corrupted, and it can only be changed if you get a better PC or good components, even though it's a game that should be only ran on small laptops, and that could run games on small laptops. But that's where Bedrock comes to play, with the graphics being really nice and being really good, except they're pulled almost two different versions of the game, like way different from each other almost, and that's what separates Bedrock users from Java users. And the worst part about Bedrock users is they can get mods, but there is a huge paywall and it's very expensive just for mods when you can easily get them on Java Edition for free. But that's the really big downside of Bedrock, which I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. And that's what kind of makes the community of Bedrock so much worse than the community of Java, because Java Edition players have the luxury of having free mods, while Bedrock players on Xbox and PlayStation, they're stuck using paywalled mods that don't even work that well or as well as Java Edition users. This separates and divides the community. This separates and divides the community, making it unable for console users to do, such as PC players do, which ultimately would happen no matter what on different games, because not everything could be the same thing if it's a console or a computer. The lack of updates has gotten so much worse that people have reverted to mods, which make the game a little bit more fun, and sometimes it doesn't even make the game as fun as it is. The fact that we have to revert to mods that aren't even created by the actual creators of the game makes it a little bit sad how the game is going now. Although it is a over 12-year-old game, it still has a very popular community, more popular than most games that came out over 10 to 12 years ago. And it's one of the only games, other than 5 other games or 6 other games or a few other games, that still give out updates after multiple years that some can't even do, which I get it. It could be stressful that this many years go by and you get tired of having a company in a game this old and you just keep updating it. Which if you are, just make another game and have better updates on that. Or you could just keep going on with this one and just give it to a new company owner who would actually give good updates or put in a lot more time and effort into the updates rather than having to be bored of it and just wanting to do nothing with the community and not doing anything at all. Now, Bedrock has a little bit more better things than just mods, having to get by mods, is that they have more abilities for your Minecraft world and realms, which both versions do have, but I feel like it'd be easier on Bedrock Edition and more fun on Bedrock Edition to have a realm here There's so much more things you could do with your Minecraft world before you start it up than you can in Java Edition, which makes it way more better and more efficient. Now, gameplay wise, it's not that much different. There are really big differences that kind of affect, but other than that, they look just about the same graphic wise, and they're barely changed combat wise. There's only slight changes and very slight map additions that weren't added to certain versions. Bedrock has better like glitches and scenery stuff that happens rather than Java, which only has a few good things. And different glitches work on different modes that are actually useful to most people. Some people like doing certain glitches to get on top of a world that you can't get on or get below Bedrock or something, or just do cool glitches that the other version can, or just for the simple fact that it's because the PC version, the Java version, feels more fun for you. Another thing that could help make not boring is the fact that there are servers. You guys are not playing servers. If you want to have non-boring Minecraft sessions, you gotta play servers because they are one of the best things ever to do. If you've played this game for too long or too many times or you think it's boring, this is a really good helper. Like, it helps a lot. All of the servers do have some things that you have to pay for, or if you want to pay for it, you don't really have to pay for them, but it's an option, which I don't know if it's all fine and legal on Java servers, but I do know it's correct and legal for Bedrock users to do it because it's just one of the main five servers, and I'm pretty sure Minecraft, for sure Mojang gets a little bit of money out of it each time. But servers are another thing that makes it less boring, and if you're not playing servers, that's probably why you feel a little bit more bored than usual. So we've kind of had an idea throughout this whole video on of some reasons why Minecraft is now boring or why Minecraft doesn't feel as good as it does anymore. Reasons can be because of the amount of content that Minecraft puts out is slim to none, and the last big update was almost 2 years ago, only having just a little bit of an impact, not making it much known as a big update. And I feel like the last update they actually released would have been in 2019, which was, gotta say, like 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago. And that's really bad to think back after that many years, no really big good update that made the player base enjoy the game 10 times more than it does anymore. Or the simple fact that we're growing up and the game just doesn't feel fun anymore. And one of the reasons being too that our famous creators that we always love to watch, they don't play it anymore. Stampy Longnose's series has ended. Dan TDM doesn't really play Minecraft that much anymore. Popular MMOs hasn't played Minecraft, and nor has all the other Minecraft YouTubers. A lot of people are stepping away, and a lot of people are retiring, especially Minecraft YouTubers. And the nostalgia makes it worse because not much people really know how to change the edition of Minecraft to go out and play the old edition. And another reason is because they were having a good time that year. 2016 was a great year for a lot of people. 2017, 2012, anywhere from 2009 to 2019 before COVID, it was really good. So they get nostalgia when they play Minecraft and it makes them feel better when they play it. But there's so many new updates and so much new things happening that they don't know what to do. Or they just play this game so much to the point where it just doesn't feel fun anymore. Hey guys, thank you for reaching to the end of the video. I want to thank you guys for supporting me through the few videos I've made, and I want to say thank you for all the support recently. And this is just something I threw together because I just thought it'd be nice to make, and just to tell you guys why Minecraft has gotten pretty boring now. and just a little bit of rundown and sort of me ranting the whole time. I was kind of yapping and ranting more than I needed to. And like the gist of the whole video is just like to show that a game has such an impact to the point where we've become so bored of the game that we played that we have make solutions that we have tried to make that we try to figure out why we are so bored. And that'll be the end of the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.